Oh, welcome back, friends, to U.S.A. TV. This is your host, Stephen B., coming at you from the east side of Texas. I just got, I'm like, hang on, let me, a little bit like that there. I don't want to cut the top of my head off. I've been going through some of the snippets, and like I said earlier, most of, come on, you're slobbering on me now. Most of the snippets that are out there are kind of like, just rehashing and repounding the bill and the National Emergency Act, and but it finally happened. I looked and looked for something special, something to comment on that was just too good to let just fly by, and it's been proven by photograph that Nancy Pelosi and Beto O'Roark in the past have been, and quite frankly, probably had some dealings with El Chapo. There around the time that El Chapo was kicking the president of Peña Nieto, kicking him $100 million bribe to let El Chapo continue doing business as usual in Mexico. Nancy Pelosi and O'Roark were there present at the meeting. Now, see, El Chapo is in New York being tried for his crimes against the United States. Okay, the drug smuggling, the people smuggling, probably weapons charges, murder, you name it. Okay, blackmail. I mean, the list probably goes on and on and on and on. And no doubt, El Chapo has a body count that would put the Clintons' body count to shame for sure, right? So here we got a picture, and hang on, I'm just beside myself. Yeah, and this all boils down to now, okay? Why is it so important? So important that Nancy Pelosi and all her minions, Chuck Schumer and all his minions, and everybody on the left who's working against Trump, why is it that they have to have this border wide open? Well, because their lives are on the line is what it is. They took bribes from the cartels down in Mexico, and if they fall through, they get buried for sure. I mean, like I said before in one of my last videos, them old boys play by a whole different set of rules. You take their money, you better do what they tell you to do, or, might as well use that money to buy you a plot somewhere, If you're even that lucky to be able to get buried in your own spot, Anyway, let me give you the web channel on which let me drop this down real quick. Okay, you go look at it yourself, man. Picture's worth 1,000 words, man. You know, and the simple fact that El Chapo is actually ratting these people out ought to tell you something, you know. And whoever took over for El Chapo, it don't matter who El Chapo made the deal with. His minions are running the show now, so the money that went out is still active as far as you made a deal, you keep a deal kind of thing with them. Okay, the web channel, the YouTube channel that it's being posted on is capital KAG, CAG, News Network /KNN. And that was published on the 8th. Now, I'm just now seeing it myself. So, but the picture is and it says on the title, Nancy Pelosi and Beto O'Roark with El Chapo. Did they take bribes? And right there along with him, Mexican President Peña Nieto is right in dead center of Nancy Pelosi and El Chapo right there. And O'Rourke is like in the back. And so, yeah, it's like, and I'm watching it, and the commentator, the person talking about it, is just kind of saying. I mean, it's already been proven that the Mexican president at the time, Peña Nieto, took the $100 million bribe. Okay, now was that a separate bribe from what Nancy and Beto were down there for? I mean, were they getting their own issue too? And by all means, that would be the classic reason why Nancy Pelosi is fighting so hard and threatening so many people to take up her cause to keep that border open. Okay, now also too did Nancy make a deal? Did Nancy make a deal? Her and O'Rourke with El Chapo for say like $100 million a piece of their own, in order to be able to come back to the U.S. with that chunk of change and grease the palms of some of their minions in making sure that the minions had Nancy's back whenever she, if anything ever came up about the border. Okay? So these people are stupid. Oh my gosh. And see, the picture shows it's around the time when El Chapo wasn't on the run or wasn't under investigation or anything. So we're probably talking their midterm of Obama's administration, probably towards the tail end, right? And most likely, Obama got a chunk of whatever kind of bribe Nancy went down there to obtain, and probably Hillary got a chunk of it, and probably McCabe or no name, right? He probably got a chunk of it. He's one of them border politicians, okay, and. in order to keep the border wide open for the felonious things going on. Now, see, if you take a look at this now and see it for what it actually is, okay, it's the dealings being done under the tables, of law enforcement against the United States of America, against our Constitution, against the people of the country, okay? In destroying our way of life. Now the drugs are killing people. They're mixing it with fentanyl, and just the methamphetamine is enough to, if you don't see some of them tweakers gigging all around the U.S., then you're just kidding yourself. You're blinding yourself where you just don't want to see it. Okay, just the simple fact that what the methamphetamine is doing to the mental stability of our young, and a big portion of middle-aged people, it's an attack. This is okay. Not only is it a criminal enterprise, okay, and just like maybe back, if you can remember the Depression and when alcohol in the U.S. was outlawed, okay, the criminal elements came out and they took up the call for the demand that the U.S. had for the taste of alcohol, okay? It wasn't going to go away. And either is the desire for people to drug themselves for whatever reason, okay? It's been a plague to mankind throughout mankind's history, okay, period. Drugs, alcohol, and all the things that separate us from the love of our God. If the powers that be can use them to control you and destroy you, that's what they're going to do. All right, and if they can make a buck on the side, hey, more power to them, right? It's how they look at it. But this is straight in your face now, okay? Just this one photo is a straight in your face. You know what's going on. You can't speculate that, they might be, sitting there trying to make plans for a Labor Day parade or some weird, no. When you get a fistful of crooks in one setting, man, they're making deals that are going to go against you and I, okay? Either or. They're going to work against us no matter how you look at it, one way or the other, okay? So now this is the reason, okay, people? This is the reason, okay? Pelosi is fighting tooth and nail and coming up with idiotic bills in order to keep the wall or the border protection down to a minimum. Okay, and if you look inside this bill, now this is really great too, because right inside the bill they're telling us exactly where these illegal drugs highways are coming through at, okay? These national parks and wildlife refuges that are on this list of places that Trump isn't allowed to build, okay? Those are the main avenues where all these drugs and all these people and all these weapons and whatever is coming across that border that is going to cause the demise of our republic. These are the places that they're basically unknowingly telling us where business as usual has to keep going. Okay, so the butterfly refuge. Hey, probably yeah, right. Okay, so now we know where we got to build. Okay, now we know that Nancy's got to go to jail. Period. Okay, she's got to be impeached. Okay, she's got to be charges pressed on her, and she needs to get the full extent of the law. Not to mention the fact that she probably tried to pull a serious coup on Trump the last shutdown. Okay, with goes lay down with the airplane ride, and the fact that right around that time you got two radicalized individuals trying to make deals with weapons. Hang on, I'm baking a cake. I got it. So, here we go. Everything is falling in line. Talk about the stage being set. I mean, what's it say? Picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, now we know. And Chapo's over there in New York ratting his butt off. He's going to pull all these folios down. And I'm sure Nancy ain't the only one that's made deals with Chapo. Okay? I'm pretty sure Chapo's had to come to the U.S. a time or two and make deals with other politicians in order to have his products and his illegal wares openly distributed in certain cities and whatnot. So you're going to have people in higher ups in cities that are dirty too. So yeah, this people is getting ready to bust open wide. Okay, whoo, man, I'm telling you. I mean, oh Lord. I mean, and the things that Nancy is coming off the wall with, as far as why Trump is doing what he's doing, and he's trying to go around the Congress and build a wall on a crisis. The only crisis they're worried about is getting caught, man. That's their crisis, or not fulfilling their deal with the criminal elements on the other side of the cartels and stuff, and winding up in a shallow grave. So go lay down, Bella. Go lay down. You're biting on me too hard. Stop. So there it is, there, folks. I mean, Beto O'Roark and Nancy Pelosi in cahoots with the dirty ex-president of Mexico and El Chapo, who's under indictment and going to court right now in New York, okay? Which I'm pretty sure they're going to try and want to quiet him down a little bit for he spills the beans on everybody and winds up testifying against them in a military tribunal, So, Trump, God bless you, brother. President Trump, I mean, God bless you. God bless all the men and women in uniform. And, God bless you and the United States of America. Hallelujah, hallelujah. God, has his way of bringing things out into the open that once in light, once illuminated, is irrefutable. Okay? This is one of those times, people. Take a look at that website. Take a look at what the lady has to say. Take a look at that picture. Okay? And you'll know exactly how crooked Nancy is. Okay? God bless you. God bless America. And if I come up with some more nuggets like this, I'll be back. Okay? Y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy. Here, I gotta shut that off. Okay. See you later.